Hey, what's going on, friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nizzle from Nizzle HQ. This video is the fourth in a series of Endgame guides for Lost Ark. I'll be uploading a new guide video every week, just to hopefully help you understand what the Endgame in Lost Ark looks like, how it works a bit, and look, if it's something that you're going to enjoy when the game does finally come out in the West. It is coming out in a couple of months. I'm a fairly new streamer and a new content creator, so I really would appreciate any love that you can throw my way by subscribing and hitting the bell icon. You can find me streaming Lost Ark as well as other games. I do stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from midday until 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time over on Twitch at DizzleHQ. Links for that will be in the description, as well as links to parts 1, 2, and 3 of this Endgame series. Anyway, guys, enjoy the video. Please do drop me some comments. I do love talking to fans of the game. Drop me comments, let me know. I love banter, so do come along and have some banter with me. If you've got questions about the game or about my video or about me personally, please do come along. Yeah, anyway, enjoy the video, as I said, and I will see you guys next week for part number 5. Peace! Alrighty, here we are, guys. Welcome to part 4. Part 4 is all going to be about Epona. Epona is a system. It's pretty much your dailies and your weeklies. And I'll run you through it. There's going to be no gameplay at the end of this video because it's boring to watch, but it's essential to do. It doesn't take very long. The weeklies, obviously, you work on it day by each day. The dailies, you can do the dailies depending on which ones you're doing. Some of them are really easy, but you can do them in 30 minutes. Yeah, so there won't be any gameplay at the end of this video, but I will run you through what it is and all of that stuff. So just like all the other videos, I'm going to let you know where it is, how it's unlocked, what's the point of it, how the progression works, what are the mechanics, how many players it's for, how many times per day per character, and then obviously no gameplay at the end. So first cab off the rank is, where is it? So you can access the Epona dailies in your Epona menu, which it's Alt and J is the hotkey for the Epona journal. Alt and J, you just push Alt and J and it will come up. So second thing is how it's unlocked. So just like everything else, it's unlocked at level 50 as long as you're at least to the city of Bern. I can't remember if it's a blue, a grey, a blue, or a purple quest, or if it's unlocked automatically, but by the time you get to the end of North Bern and you're level 50, you will have Epona unlocked. And that's it. So you can see there's 4 tabs here: daily, weekly, points, and instructions. I will explain what each of them are, and I'll explain down the left-hand side here, legacy. I'll explain what that is as well. So next one is, what's the point of it? So the point of it is to get gold, essentially. Yeah, so what you do is every daily quest you complete and every weekly quest you complete, you'll get given points towards your Epona points. As you can see here, I've got 12 points already. I've done 4 lots of daily... Sorry, I've done 2 days worth of daily quests, because you get 2 points per quest. I've got 12, right? So 12 points. So at 25 points, I'll get 105 of these Epona badges. Then at 35 points, 105, up to a maximum of 70 points, where I get 215. And these are cumulative. So I'll get 105 at 25, then I'll get another 105 at 35, and then another 140 at 45. They're additive, so you get each of them. You don't get the highest one at the end of the week, all right? You get each of them. Yeah, how progression works. So how the progression works in this, let's talk about the weekly first. So the weekly is quite simple. You can do 3. It says down here, available 3 times. So you can do 3 standard per week. Okay. You can have up to 3 quests, 3 weekly quests being completed at any one time. It can just be, they have to be unique. So for example, I can't take all 3 Chaos Dungeon quests at once, right? I can take 1 Chaos, 1 Guardian attack, and 1 Arena, just like I've done here. So yeah, you can have 3 going at once because you can complete 3 per week. They just have to be unique. Okay, does that make sense? Very, very, very straightforward. Same with the dailies, but they are a little bit more involved. The dailies, you can have 3 going at any one time. They can be any 3 because they're not doubles. Well, they are, like some down here, for example, we've got parcel post, right? So parcel post for each of the continents, but they're not the same quest. They're for different continents. So there is essentially the daily quests are not duplicated, so you can have 3 of them going at any one time, right? They're very, very simple. So you just go and you complete the daily quest. A lot of them do take you to different islands, but when you get to the island, it's very, very simple to complete. You collect 50 of this thing, and you by killing, like there's one where you collect monkey meat, and you kill monkeys, and you get between 2 and 4, and you got to collect 50. So you've only got to kill, 12 or 14 monkeys, and they're generally in groups of 2 to 3, so they don't take long to do. And as you can see, they give you a bunch of different rewards. So legacy experience, which is account experience. You get reputation points, so that is towards your points, which I will explain in a second. And then you get an item, so citrine shards. So if you need, if you're lacking the polishing materials, you can do that, or carnelians, which you use to trade in for presents for your affinity. But I'll cover that in another video. Or you can get, for example, the Fetronites. There's a whole bunch of different things you can get. You can get shillings if you need shillings. So do choose some quests that have materials that you need. You're going to get 600 account experience, and you're going to get 10 points towards the points quest. Now, the points quest, let me just quickly explain what they are. So you can see underneath here, so the quest name, the daily quest name is in green. So this is called Culinary Exam. Underneath is a blue, that's the points quest. So this one here is called Help Chitoto. So these 10 reputation points will go towards the Help Chitoto point quest. So if we go over here, you can see here, these are your point quests, right? I can receive this one. So the blue one here matches with the blue one here, okay? So Help Chitoto, right? So what these are is these are an expansion of the daily quest system, where not only do you get your rewards, but you can also work towards bigger rewards. So that Help Chitoto, this one here, if I was to complete that, I'd get these 10 points, it would count towards this one, and I would get my last tier on this Help Chitoto points quest. See, this one here is max level, and you get different things at max levels. So where is it? There's one here called Have You Ordered the Ship? This one here, at the end, it gave me a new ship design. Okay, detective skill. You can see this one here is, so there's normally 3 or 4 things. So you fill up 1, you'll be 1 of 3. You fill it up, it'll start again, you'll be 2 of 3. You fill it up, start again, it'll be 3 of 3, right? And so the reward here that's listed, so you can see here, so this one's full, 1 of 3. The reward listed is the reward for completing that tier, not for completing all tiers. So you can see this one here, scrap metal collection. It's full, 1 of 3, 5,000 shillings. If I receive that, I'll get 5,000 shillings. It'll go over to 2 of 3, and then I need more to complete the second tier of this points quest. So you can see this one here is really good. I'm going to get a soul of Fugitive Island, which is a collectible, and 10,000 pirate coins. So I'm probably going to be working on this one next, because if that's tier 2 of 3, tier 3 is going to be bigger than that, because I'm probably going to need 80 or 90 for tier 3. Right, so that's essentially how the dailies work. Now, these quests here, you don't unlock these until you've completed the daily once. So you can see this star here, this means that I've completed it once. So on the long spur, doesn't have a blue thing underneath yet. If I go and complete that daily, it will then allocate a points quest associated with that daily, and it'll be underneath. And I can then, every subsequent completion after that, will give me 10 points towards the reputation. Okay, you can favorite them, so you can hit favorite, and you can search for favorites, for example, right? What else do I need to tell you about this? Yeah, that's how the dailies and the points interact. You can get things called Epona tickets, which when you've accepted the quest, it'll have an instant thing on there. So if I find So if I just put available, because you can see that because I've completed this one, I can't actually do it anymore. So just will go available all. So you can see, so if I accept, what am I going to do today? I said I was going to go and do detective skill. So we need to find the quest that's detective skill. We're looking at the blue text. We're looking at the blue text. Detective skill, right? We accept that one. You then see this changes to instant. If you have an Epona ticket and you hit instant, you can use an Epona ticket to instantly complete that daily and you get the reward. I don't have any at the moment, so it will cost me 25 of these blue shards. But I'm saving them up to buy a ship skin, so I'm not going to use that for these because they don't take very long anyway. So I'm accepting that one. Then we go over to rewards and we see what else I want to collect, what I want to get up on. Pirates against smugglers. It's a pretty ordinary request. Let's just complete this one. Scrap metal collection. Scrap metal collection. Let's accept that one. And that's an emote pain monastic duty. Let's go and get that monastic duty. So we're looking at the blue text. Looking at the blue text. Monastic duty is right there. So there's my 3 dailies accepted. So that's how dailies and points system works. So dailies give you 2 points, and weeklies I believe give you 5 points. Could be 6 towards your legacy. You can get 70 points maximum, and I'm getting like 705 Epona badges per week at the moment. I'll show you what those badges do. Weeklies, I've already explained these. You can have 1. So this Chaos Dungeon, I've already done 50,000 of 60,000. So per Chaos Dungeon. If you want to know about Chaos Dungeons, please watch video 1 of this series. It explains all about Chaos Dungeons. 1 Chaos Dungeon gives you 10,000. So you can complete this in 3 days because you can do 2 Chaos Dungeons per day. However, when you do get up to the above 1302, so into the tier 3 gear, you can spam these dailies. So you essentially could do your these weeklies. Sorry, you could essentially do your 3 weeklies in 1 day if you just wanted to do. You get 10,000 per, so you need to do 18 Chaos Dungeons in a row. You can get all of these done. Possible. Guardian is just Guardian raids, and then PvP is just going in and doing some PvP. Instructions. So points we covered. Instructions. Instructions are your guild weeklies. So in the guild menu, if I show you where the guild menu is, so instructions, the guild leader, deputy, or an officer needs to accept these per week. We've got research unlocked, so we can actually have 2, and we've got 2 tiers of these 2. So you unlock more instruction slots, and you unlock tiers of those different quests essentially. So this week I accepted hunting, so we just go and we hunt, right? So it's a life skill hunting. And then this one here, collection of floating cargo. It's really easy. Just as you're going out on your ship, any cargo you pick up is 1. All right, so you accept these. These are the points for the guild. So every time someone completes one of these instructions, it goes towards the guild, but we'll talk about guilds in another thing. So they get accepted, and then you come in here and you accept the guild weeklies from instructions, and you can complete them multiple times. However, you'll only get these Silmalites, which is a currency that we'll talk about in another video. You only get these once for each quest. So tier 2, I completed it, very simple. Got the Silmalites. I can keep completing it over and over and over. Each time I complete it, I'm going to get crystal hearts, which gives me completion. It gives me progress towards meeting my guild weekly quota, and it gives deposit points, and it gives me crystal hearts as well. So that's essentially what an instruction is. So you got your dailies, which work with points, and you've got your weeklies and your instructions. So reset for me is 1 p.m. On Wednesdays, so 2 days ago. So every 1 p.m. every Wednesday, I'll come in. I will choose my 3 weeklies. Okay. If you're a member of a guild, you're not an officer or a deputy or a guild leader. When you accept your 3 weeklies, you also come in and you accept your guild weeklies as well. Okay. Then each day you log in when reset happens. For me, it's 1 p.m. You accept your 3 dailies and you go and do your dailies. And you work on your weeklies on a daily basis as well. You get your points, which work towards these. Now, the last thing I do want to cover for you is what the Epona badges do. The only thing you can spend them on is getting gold, okay? But gold is a very, very important resource in late game. So, yeah, so you get your Epona badges. As I said, they're additive. So you get each of these. It's not the highest one you get each week. And then when you have them, you can put them in your storage. You can spend them from your storage. You come to this person here, Epona Badge Exchanger. Now, it does look just like a normal vendor. So you've got all of these, I guess, special vendors all around the place. And yeah, you find it in, so where I am at the moment, in Nia Village in Papunica. It's up this top here, kind of near the upgrade material vendors. And there's an auction house and a currency exchange up here. And that's sitting just up here. So you come here, and this is where you spend your Epona badges. Now, I have tested this, but I'm going to do some more extensive testing. The gold casket is definitely the most worth it. So yeah, so the way they work is this gold pouch, 80, you need 80 Epona badges. Gold chest, you need 200 Epona badges. And then gold casket, you need 500 Epona badges. So I'm getting 705 per week, so I can get I can get one of these every week, or I can get three every 2-ish weeks. I can get 3 of these. So from my very limited testing, this gold pouch for 80 Epona badges gives you about 200 gold. Okay. This gold chest for 200 gives you about 500, and for 500, this one here gives you about 1200. But the reason I say it's better is because of the extra things that you get. In this one, you get gold, you get a heavy gold plate, a light gold plate. In this one, you get the same, you get more gold, heavy gold plate, light gold plate. In this one, you have a chance of getting a gold bar. Haven't got one yet, but I'll let you know when I do get one, how much they give you. But light gold plates, for example, give you an extra 100 gold. So, I mean, it does vary how much you get, but you've got a chance of getting upwards of 2,000 from this one. Whereas this one, it's very limited. And the chance of getting the heavy gold and the light gold, the higher tier you go, is a lot more as well. And that is where you spend your Epona badges. And then you can see here, you can exchange, you can swap your gold for shillings as well if you so desired. But I don't think the exchange rate is very good. 1,000 gold for 100,000 shillings, not really worth it. Right, so that's that. There is one other thing I wanted to cover with you. This number here, when you first start out, will probably be 35, 35, 50, 50, and 70, something like that, right? This goes up with your account level, your legacy level. So the higher up you get your legacy level, because it's legacy, the higher these numbers will go. So because I've 118 in legacy now, these here are a lot higher. That's why I'm able to get 700. But before, I could only get one of the big ones when I first started, one of the big ones every, I think, 3 weeks. So I was getting, 200 of these total a week, whereas I'm now getting 700. So it does go up quite a lot. Anyway, guys, look, that is a very, very quick and brief rundown of the Epona system. As I said, no gameplay because you don't want to watch me float around on my boat, just going to different islands and completing quests. But look, if you did want to watch that, kudos to you. Come along and watch my stream. I do stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays from midday until 3 p.m. Other than that, guys, enjoy the game. Please drop some likes, some comments, ask me questions. Pop over to my stream and check me out, Nizzle HQ. You can also find me on Twitter at HQ Nizzle. I drop gaming news a few times a week over there. Anyway, enjoy the game, enjoy life, stay safe out there in this crazy world, please. And I look forward to talking to you all soon. Peace.